Well, good evening, everybody. Standing out here in the hayfield. Thought I'd give you guys a little crop update. Uh, Alfalfa's coming back pretty good. This was cut July 15th, and looks like I'm on track to cut it again August 15th this month. And then I'll go for my fourth cutting around September 12th. As the days get shorter, you need to cut a little earlier. But anyway, there's my dog. He's a big dog too, so you can tell kind of how tall the alfalfa is. It's a really nice stand. Really surprised with this field this year. I've gotten so far 2 really good cuttings. Just about got it all sold. We'll go over and look at the haystack after I'm done messing around here in the hay. Also wanted to give an update on the corn. So the corn is doing really good. I don't know if it does justice, but I'm 6'1", and right now my phone is straight across from my eyeballs. So I'm guessing that corn has to be at least 8.5, 9 foot tall. But height doesn't matter. That's what matters. So it's tasseled, it's pollinated, still pollinating, and the silks are taking it in. So we'll see how big the ears finally turn out. Usually this field does 175 bushel to the acre, which is about average for this area in Idaho. That's about the average yield. But we got some pretty good ears on this. I'm pretty surprised. This outside row, you can see we got some bird damage. Birds are getting in there and tearing it apart. And being this close to the hayfield, we've probably got some worms too. That could be worm damage. That's probably worm damage. But it started from the birds. The birds peeled the husk off, and then the worms were able to get in there. But anyway. Fairly decent crop of corn. This is the first year we raised this variety. Well, not this variety. We've raised dekalb for the last couple years. They came out with this one, and this is the first year that we've planted it. And I brought the sticker out here. I'll get down here to the four-wheeler and show you exactly what it is. Oh man, the bugs are crazy out here tonight. So that's a dekalb DKC 48 12 rib. If anyone's interested. Anyway, there's the bottom of the field. I'm going to take you over to the other field, let you look at it after he's done doing his business. And also, this is a ear of corn that came out of this field last year, and when I was getting the New Holland combine ready for wheat, and I took the corn head off, I found this ear sitting inside the underneath side of the auger. So I thought I'd bring that down here and do a little visual for you. This is usually what we get around here. Anyway, yeah, that was stuck under the auger. When I pulled out of the field in, it would be January. It would have been January when I got done combining corn. And I pulled out of the field and there was a snowstorm heading right for us and we were getting flakes, and I pulled out of the end of the field, picked the header up, and I shut the thresher down and headed home, and that was the last row and that was the last ear that went into the machine, I guess. So anyway, we'll go over and look at the other field. Bad boo-boo on the 550. Real quick, this stack here was the first cutting hay off that alfalfa field I was just standing in, and we've just about got this all sold. This was the second cutting, and we've just about got this all sold. So this first cutting we had, I think we had 8 loads. So how you count loads with when you're stacking it with the stacker over there is you count the auto tie tier, which lays the bale on the side like you're seeing there. So if you count those, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 loads left on the second cutting. Two loads left on the first cutting. So on the first cutting, I think we came in around 8 loads. Second cutting, we came in, I think it's 10 loads. So we've sold quite a bit of this hay. All right, here we are at the second field. Pardon me, I swallowed a couple bugs on that little 4-wheeler ride. Anyway, this field's just about like the other one over there. That's my cattle. There's the other corn crop. Anyway, the reason I came down here is I like to see some of these weird germinations that we get going on sometimes. So if you look at this corn stalk, that's 3 ears on there. Then if you come into the field, you have stalks that have 1 ear, 1 ear. Some are trying 2. But it's always those ones at the end that throw you for a loop. Why are they trying to do 3 ears? Can never figure it out. But if we could get all the stalks in this field to do 3 ears, we'd be golden. I think it has something to do with the nitrogen and the phosphate running down the core gates to the end of the field, because this is the end of the field. And then you got these random guys, corn seeds that's been washed next to the ditch. And they look pretty good too. I'm gonna have to cut those off, throw them in the combine when we do corn. Anyway, thought I'd do a little update on the corn crops and alfalfa crops. So I hope you guys liked the video, and I think that jackass just drank too much water. So I'm going to cut the video before he goes and does the squirts in front of it. Thanks for watching, guys.